Yesterday, I found out that this game has a tendency to crash randomly sometimes when attempting to load up a created superstar. Not entirely sure why it does that, but I'm starting to understand why a lot of people say that this is the glitchiest WWE game yet. Hey there, friendos, Fredo Supreme the American Dream, back with more WWE 2K20 MyCareer action, and when we last left the Savage Supremes, Fredo Supreme and DJ MigD, things did not go well. Fortunately, Mig was good enough to be considered for Riley Flash's Winter Slam event, that's what I'm calling it, in good old Toronto. I wonder if she'll be getting the run back against Josie Jane then. I know, it was nothing she did that lost the match, it was me being cocky, but I don't think there's going to be an El Mago Jr. to take advantage of cockiness. Miss Jane, I know you're from LA. You grew up fighting. After school, no rules, Clash of the Titans and whatnot. After school, no rules, Clash of the Titans. My point is, you can't handle 5 feet of fury, especially the kind that represents queens, and I really hope Brooklyn Von Braun shows up again, wondering what this game is going to make of a potential rivalry of her. Wonder if she's going to be a recurring rival like Eric Sparrow. Judging by what little I saw of her already, she has potential, but here's hoping that this game does not make me regret this claim. Do your brotherhood pose all you want, Miss Jane. They can't stack up to somebody like DJ MigD. And you can count on that.
Man, I'm freezing. What are the chances I can bring this out to the ring with me?
0. But you should be plenty warm out there with all the hot air you produce.
Can't believe you didn't have a bigger career with singers like that.
Hi, sorry I'm late. I had to make like 7 connections to get here from Orlando.
Oh, hey, Peyton. No problem. I appreciate you doing me this favor. Red and Trey, this is Peyton Royce. We met when she trained here in Calgary, and now she recently signed with NXT.
So who am I facing tonight? And by the way, it's cold enough to freeze the tail off a brass kangaroo. Can I have this heater out there for my match?
Oh, sure thing, Peyton.
What?
You'll actually be facing Red tonight in her first ever match.
Wow. It's an honor. We actually watch you on NXT all the time. And at least when my friend Trey here isn't hogging the laptop and watching weird videos of who knows what.
That is accurate to my internet habits. I watch a lot of YouTube poops.
Wait, did you say this is her first ever match?
Yeah, Red's only been training for about 3 months, but don't take her lightly, she's really good.
3 months? It took me longer than that to get here. And what kind of stupid name is Red? If anything, with your lack of experience, you should call yourself Green.
Why is my jacket spasming so much?
What? Anything she says with that accent is funny.
I actually agree. That's one of the reasons why I think the IICONICs are really good heels. They're jerks, but they are so hilarious about it.
And then every time it snows, the children who are here tonight will be reminded of the carnage they saw and refuse to go outside. And after you spend weeks in the hospital and are finally able to drag your broken body onto the airplane back to Orlando, the pilot will be so terrified by the sight of your mangled face, he will lose control of the plane, sending it crashing down to the earth.
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure if Mig was an actual wrestler trying to cut a promo against either one of the IICONICs,
Major issues.
that would be pretty accurate as to what it would sound like.
What was that?
The old hothead Red comes out when she gets angry. We've been working on dialing it back. I like the intensity, but just focus that on your match, okay? And if you can take a break while you're painting the snow red with Peyton's blood, maybe stop and soak everything in. This is your first match after all, which is a big deal. It's on our list.
Sorry, you're right. And I'm happy you'll be out there with me. I'm gonna go stretch.
Should I tell anyone with kids to leave?
Nah, she'll be fine. I hope.
Okay, seeing Fredo and Mig wearing puffy jackets, that actually makes me feel like I wasted a little bit of time in the character creator because I gave myself a leather jacket with cargo pants and Timbs and a knit hat. Long story short, my current attire makes me look a little like an amalgamation of Claude from GTA 3, Jacket from Hotline Miami, and Stan Marsh. But the hat is mainly black. Because once again, I do like myself a nice edge cap. Again, the U2 guitarist, not the wrestler. Not that one is cooler than the other, they're both equally awesome, and this is what I gave Mig. I decided to use some of the loot boxes and the bonus cash from that Unlock Everything DLC, can't remember what it was called right now, to give her a nice minty fresh color for her first ever match. Well, I'm sorry. I know if you can't stand the heat, you should probably get out of the kitchen. The question is, what if you're in the cold? In the frigid, frigid winters of Canada. Okay, maybe I really should stop going for submissions so much. Oh, good. She pinned near the ropes. Gotcha. Okay, wait for it. Okay, she's in yellow health. I got it.
The good news is most of the victims of the wild moose attack have fully recovered.
Wild goose attack? I don't know about that. Okay, I actually managed to get one of those highlighted reversal prompts. Ooh, elbow drop on her. Oh, wait. It's not a heavy strike, just do a regular one.
It looks like Peyton Royce might have this one in the bag, eh?
Not if me or the DJ have anything to say about it. Evacuate the dance floor, Miss Royce. You're about to be infected by a lot more than the sound. Uh-oh. Folding chair.
Wait a second. Trey is finally doing something useful.
Yes, I am. I'm distracting and disarming. Oh, I don't think you can hit girls in WWE yet, Trey. Okay, am I gonna dive? Oh, I just gotta do... Oh, I can dive. Oh, wait, I don't have that skill. My bad. Okay, maybe I can do something now. I want to do a dive of some kind, at least. Damn, too far away. This time for real, okay? Okay, that definitely worked. All right, stand up, man. Yeah, you think you can talk smack to Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross like that, you and Billy Kay?
We'd like to thank our local sponsors.
Well, you got yourself a problem. You're dealing with someone who likes to tweak arms.
And of course,
So I imagine you are about to have a very bad time. Oops, perform a standing strike.
Flash himself, after purchase of a commemorative frame.
Yeah, I heard what you said about that commemorative plate, Mr. Flash.
Now Red looks to be in trouble.
Oh.
G'day, Peyton. Koalas are cute, but they have terrible personalities, kind of like you. And the Great Barrier Reef is more like the just okay Barrier Reef. And boomerangs are a sham. They never come back when you throw them. I really don't know that much else about Australia. Your chain of steakhouses is severely overrated.
And your level in Tony Hawk's Underground 2 was mediocre. Just kidding, folks. The Australia level in that game is actually pretty cool. But I imagine if I was trying to cut a promo to an actual WWE superstar, it would sound just as stilted and awkward as that would. What do I do now? Okay, now I just win. Maybe I should have waited for my stamina to regenerate. Definitely should have waited. Good news is I've almost got a signature move ready to roll. Oh, I don't have a... it's not charged up yet. Okay, I got the reversal in. Now I'm ready. Let's get you all nice and cozy for the end, Miss Royce. Oh yeah, kick you all over, just like Sarah Bryant would have done. You know what, let's get you away from the ropes. Can't have you doing any shenanigans.
Goes by the name of Trey, and hopes to be a wrestler himself someday.
Can't have you doing any rope break shenanigans. Okay, I got myself a good finisher ready, and I just realized that you don't have to hold square and triangle in order to get a... Oh man, she wasted it.
Let's get back to the action.
Curse you, Peyton, and your swiftiness. Oh man, I'm down to purple stamina. This ain't good. Okay, I got to... Let's try hitting you with a throw and then hitting a taunt. Wait for my stamina to regenerate, as little of it as there is. Oh yeah, get hype, man. Okay, I cannot wait. You are getting up and you are going to like it. Nice suplex. You know what, let's see if we got anything right now. Looks like you had something. You and Billy might be jerks, but I admire your tenacity and your drive. Okay, let's try another signature move.
Send anyone to WWE yet, but I think she may be the first.
Okay, I don't think I actually got the disarmor in there. And how do I do it? It's a grounded move, right? Oh, it's just standing front. Kind of like Ronda Rousey's armbar. Okay, that was an accident, me hitting the pin there. Okay, you got red on you? Alright, man. All the hype-ass people in the house, raise your hands if you agree that the coolest person in the ring is rocking 5 feet of fury. That was the lamest rhyme I have ever come up with, and Peyton's almost got a signature move charged. Okay, she's got yellow arms right now. Let's see if that matters anything. It apparently did.
Yeah, sorry. They made me sick.
Come on, Mig. Don't beat yourself up over it. Everybody gets a little bit cocky sometimes. The important thing is, we eventually learn that the person with the controller is sometimes a little bit overconfident when it comes to, hey, a little ragdoll physics on Peyton's legs. I didn't know this game had ragdoll physics down there.
Yeah, there's still another great match coming up where you'll see Calgary's own Riley Flash take on a surprise opponent. I hear that Winterfest loosened up the old purse strings to bring this person in.
Huh, Riley Flash is going to take on an opponent after this? I wonder if it's going to be me, wrestling in that big puffy jacket. Kind of reminds me of Big Shaq in Man's Not Hot. That's a catchy song. Okay, you know what? I'm going to try a surfboard stretch again. I do enjoy that Saints Row 2 style mechanic. Rotating the right stick until you find the sweet spot definitely softens you up for the disarm her. Oh man, she's going to break out of it. Whatever, I got 95 in a signature percentage at the moment. And I've got green health all around.
This guy, Trey, on the outside is a bit squirrely.
Ooh, she went flying, baby. And I've got myself a signature that turned into a finisher. And I charged myself up for a little extra momentum. Where are you, Miss Royce? You're going to get back in the ring, and you are going to enjoy your armbar. And video game, please do not drop me near the ropes. Oh, I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to make her tap. Peyton Royce is going to tap, folks. Ah, hell, she ain't. Whatever, her arms are wrecked. Man, what is it with the damage in this game?
Red said something about...
Okay, I'm just going to go for a straight pin. The disarmor can wait another day. Maybe when I've upgraded my submissions rating. Hey, and it looks like the Supreme Savages have finally won an actual match that was not in an imagined spot. Yeah, she is so hyped right now, and I'd be hyped as well. Even taking into account my lackluster anti-Australia promo. I almost feel like screen capping that, or at least taking that clip and using it as in something else. Alright, come up with awesome wrestling names. Damn, I wish I could read this list. Oh, wrestle in a crybaby match? I wonder what that means. I cannot read either of the things that got crossed off near the bottom, so I'm just going to try to check that out later. How did I assume this was Brooklyn Von Braun? She looks way tanner than Brooklyn, Peyton Royce does. Whatever, the important thing is, I took Peyton Royce down fairly, in a manner that was very... IICONIC! My Australian accent leaves a lot to be desired.
That was awesome! It was everything I've ever dreamed of. I'm numb with excitement, or maybe I'm just frozen, but either way, I get to cross 2 things off our list.
And you did it without emotionally scarring any children.
Wrestle first match and win first match.
Oh, that's what those list items were.
That's made to help you out there tonight. Maybe if I see you again, I'll have some backup too.
I look forward to it.
By the way, I didn't really mean any of the things I said out there. Especially about you having the personality of a koala. You're way more pleasant, and I'm actually a big fan of your people's blooming onions.
And I'm also a fan of your people's beaches for skateboarding.
Wait, is that a good thing?
I don't think so.
Congrats on your first win, Red. I knew you wouldn't let me down. And you're not going to either, Trey.
What do you mean?
It's been a last-minute change of plans. My surprise opponent for tonight was injured.
So, the surprise opponent is going to be me.
That's right. It's me, the King of Cuteville, Prince Pretty. Unfortunately, I slipped on some ice and stubbed my turning toe.
Your turning toe?
Yes, the most important toe. EI, the toe one uses to turn on a runway. Ugh, I can't stand non-models. Anyway, it's a shame all these uggos here tonight will no longer get to see me compete against Riley Flash. Not that it would have been much of a contest. I mean, look at this man.
You mean Mr. 80's mustache?
He couldn't lace my boots on his best day. To be fair, some of my finer boots are slip-ons that don't have any laces, but you get the point.
Anyway, Trey, I need you to take Tyler's place against me.
Called it!
I thought you said I wasn't ready.
You're not, but I liked what I saw from you out there during Red's match, and also I don't have any other options.
All right, I'll do it. First match.
Do you want a picture to commemorate this moment?
That'd be great.
Nothing says being well on the road to being wrestlers like getting a sick picture from Tyler Breeze's camera.
For you. Hashtag, gorgeous.
That's a good way to describe the Supreme Savages, Mr. Breeze. Good call. So, I am kind of enjoying how I'm able to call so many plot developments in this game. Wonder what Tyler Breeze has to say.
You know about fashion.
Obviously. Go on.
Well, I already went out there once tonight, so I want a different look for my match against Riley Flash. Do you have any last-minute suggestions?
The classic quick change, as we models call it. Well, when I look at you, I see 3 options that fit the theme and location of this show.
Lumberjack, Prince Pretty, or Speed Skater? Speed Skater sounds like it's gonna have a fair amount of spandex. Not exactly looking to look like John Heder in Blades of Glory, even though I am getting a Blades of Glory vibe from this chapter already. Prince Pretty, I do look like a pretty fella sometimes, but not all the time. I think I'll go with Lumberjack. I do prefer flannel shirts in the winter anyways. They are quite versatile.
Now you're ready to chop down the competition.
Well, I kind of already do that with my rather unorthodox, super varied style, so yeah. The lumberjack angle does look like a pretty good idea. Thank you, Mr. Breeze. Hang on a second. Wonder if there are any podcasts I should check out.
Gord Wilson here, welcoming you back to Calgary Musings, your guide to living in the Stampede City. You know, it's that time of year where I like to remind everyone that in just a couple of short months, winter will be back.
Wait, it's not winter already? With this much snow? Oh wait, South Park also has this much snow year-round.
For toques and sandals.
Yeah,
for
that
skates.
kind of makes sense, actually.
My
Go on.
point is, it's never too early to take inventory of last season's winter gear and make sure everything is ready to go before the first blast of cold air hits. Like I always say, you don't want to be caught with your snow pants down. One thing that isn't seasonal, however, is Calgary's love for professional wrestling. Which brings us to our sponsor for today's show, Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy. Let's hear from the man himself.
Hi, I'm Riley Flash. You may know me from WWE television when I carried the Macho Man's fancy chair to the ring, or the time Papa Shango set my feet on fire. Nowadays, I'm helping mold the superstars of tomorrow. So if you think you have what it takes to step in the ring, come on down to Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy. And for a limited time, if you mention this ad, your first training session is completely free, other than a one-time non-refundable initiation fee. So if you think you have what it takes, then give me a ring, and I'll see you in the ring. Riley Flash is not affiliated with WWE in any way whatsoever. All sales final.
So, the people of Calgary seem quite chill. Wonder if they actually do love professional wrestling this much in real life.
Welcome back to Women Who Fight, where we cover everything from the world of women's professional wrestling and mixed martial arts. I'm your host, Robin Ray, along with my good friend and MMA junkie, Kit Lasco.
Hey.
So, Kit, I know you've been dying to talk about the Ronda Rousey situation, so have at it.
Look, everyone has already broken down Ronda's title loss to death, so I don't think there's any need to cover that, okay? But what I do want to talk about is who's next. Assuming Ronda is going to be out a while, who's the next big thing to come along in MMA and take over the division like Ronda did?
Paige Van Zant, next question.
Here to discuss upcoming opponents for Charlotte's Divas Championship, so don't ask me.
Okay, fine. Well, I'll just hit you with one name to remember. Brooklyn Von Braun.
Oh no.
State champion wrestler in high school who has recently made the transition to MMA, and she looked absolutely dominant in her first couple fights.
Brooklyn Von Braun.
Von Braun.
Von Braun. All right, got it. Alright, so
Well,
talk about Charlotte.
she seems like a tough
We only
cookie.
spent,
I'll
like,
be
10
on the
seconds talking
watch
MMA.
for her.
WWE always gets the majority of the show. What's up?
Well, it is my studio.
It's your parents' basement.
Yeah, that's been converted into a professional podcast studio.
Your mom brings us oatmeal cookies and lemonade.
Okay, do you not want her to do that?
No, I'm just saying we should be balanced with our coverage.
As always, Women Who Fight also applies to your two hosts. All right, let's just take a break and sort this out.
Yeah, whatever. Fine. I think I just heard the timer go off on the cookies anyway. They smell really good.
Yeah.
So it looks like Brooklyn Von Braun is kicking ass in MMA, and much like Miss Rousey, she is about to transition to WWE in the later chapters. Well, saw how she owned MigD in their first quote-unquote official match. She might be problematic, especially since I actually saw one of her outfits, and it's definitely not the kind that I want to defeat. It's a certain three colors that someone like the American Dream, me or Dusty Rhodes, probably would not want to disgrace. Sorry can't get dinner tonight. Have plans with Mago Jr. Maybe next time? Wait, I think this is on my phone that the message is from Josie Jane. So apparently me and her are friends off game camera, whatever the most accurate way to summarize this would be. She looks like Erin Fitzgerald, and video game me and her are friendos. Nice. I knew zebra pants are always the sign of a good person. What have I been up to? I've been very quiet lately. Yeah, this does seem like something my actual mother would say. I'm always quiet. Haven't been able to get a hold of me for a while. Again, very accurate to my father. Yeah, I'll call yous after I send mullet mustache men 6 feet deep in the mat. Got on the Winterfest show, only one first match, no pressure? Sorry, Josie. Your mind games do not work on Savage DJ MigD. And by the way, that match went amazingly, even if it did involve 2 faulty disarmers. That one's on me, by the way. Thank you, El Mago Jr. Can't believe I beat Peyton? I took down someone who basically runs her mouth all the time with her homie. It was not that tricky. And I also noticed that even though I unlocked everything, it didn't unlock everything. There are still a few things that you need to unlock in MyCareer. Partially stuff that requires getting to certain prestige levels, which requires you to play daily events, which I'm not good at right now, partially because my characters are both very underleveled. Either that or I just suck at this game when I'm playing against other people. Yeah, it's probably the second one.
Wow, that's an interesting look.
You don't like it?
It's fine. It's just that maybe you should worry about the actual match, you know?
I did not expect it to have an
Yeah,
Ushanka.
when it comes from Riley, but he has a point. You might be too focused on everything other than what happens inside the ring.
People remember cool entrances and costumes. Entertainment is what makes wrestling great.
Wrestling makes wrestling great.
Well, there's more than one way to thread a needle.
Actually, there's only one opening on a needle, so...
Whatever.
Okay, now that sounds like something I would say.
What's more important is you're going to have your first match. So have a great one. And entrance, too.
Thanks.
I am kind of looking forward to cutting out some of the dead air in these conversations, mainly trying to keep the dialogue moving along smoothly. And I just realized that my TV screen is not large enough to hold the entire PS4 screen, so I can't exactly see the loading bar right now. And I also can't see some of the icons in the MyCareer menu. Can't see most of the superstar rating sidebar thingamabobby, is what I was trying to say. If you are listening carefully enough, you may notice that I gave myself Hulk Hogan's entrance music for myself, partially because of somewhat obvious reasons, and the ring-in animation is Bailey's. Mainly I'm just impressed at how well the music syncs up with my animations. I was just picking at random, trying to get a little bit of an Airhead vibe. I'm just really hyped up about things is what I am sometimes. Alright, how's Riley Flash's intro look? Gonna do some sick poses? Oof! Too much male underboob for me. No wait, side boob would be the correct term. Yeesh. I think I'm realizing that Riley Flash's entrance music kind of sounds like one of the songs from Facebreaker, but I can't put my finger on it as to which song I'm actually thinking of. It's the one that goes, "You get what's given to you," and this sounds kind of like an instrumental of that, except slightly off-key. In a good way, I mean. Okay, sir, did you load up on some scotch and dentine ice to prepare yourself for this match? Because I don't think it'll do you any good. It's making your intro go on a little bit longer than anticipated. Figure best way to fight an opponent of this stature, try to use his size against him. He might be built like a mob enforcer, but I imagine even Paulie Walnuts has a semi-obvious weakness. That was a Sopranos joke, in case anybody was wondering. Not entirely sure why I picked that one. They're the only mobsters that I could think of at the moment, and try not to let my stamina meter go to purple today, at least right now. Ooh, nice counter there, sir. Oh, and I still got some sick Tims on as well. Like an amalgamation of Tims and athletic sneakers. Definitely like the kind you see rappers wearing in West Coast rap videos. Oh man, my stamina is gassed. Okay, I know I didn't want to pose before, but I really just want to earn momentum so I can do my finisher once I get things down. Ooh, corkscrew on him! And now he's down to the yellow. Okay, bottom barrier. I assume I gotta throw him out of the ring for this. Going up, and heading right back down. Sorry about that, Sensei. Oh, bottom barrier, probably like the one on the bottom of the screen. Really hope that's what they meant. Yes, it was.
This is turning into a real kerfuffle.
Oh geez, now it's basically become Def Jam Fight for New York, and son of a peach basket. Oh dear lord, it's like Canada in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. Get Chuck unstuck. Please, sir, pour some cocoa on my... Oh geez.
But will he make it back into the ring before the 10 count?
Damn, threading the needle there. Almost got counted out, and I think I got some serious head injury right now, because my tongue is messed up. No, I don't.
I'll leave it at that.
Hit him with that Daniel Bryan no. Kick him in the booty. You know what? Let's go climbing trees, Riley boy. Must be nice to see upside down for a second, all that blood going to your brain like this. That mullet can't be doing you any favors right now. All that hair weighing you down.
Considering this is Trey's first official match.
Wait, did I? Okay, I still got some stamina right now.
Other than his outfit.
That was not a wake-up taunt, but it might as well have been. Okay, can I reverse this? I could not. I missed it. No, wait. I got it down, and my stamina is almost all the way back. Yeah, let's see if I can do a signature move right here. Yes, I can.
Who's who? Popular superstars throughout his
And go for a pin. Ooh, damn. For a big boy, he's surprisingly agile. Oh no, I'm taunting. I'm getting cocky. He's gonna teach me a lesson, isn't he? Oh geez, my berries. Damn it, video game me! Why are you such a cocky fool?
The veteran Riley Flash picks up the win. It doesn't happen very often, so enjoy
I know about pride going before the fall.
Coming out to the show.
Once again,
And also,
I fell
it needs to
hard.
be said that I had two students who had their very first matches tonight. Red, who beat Peyton Royce earlier. Isn't that incredible? And now Trey, who had a good effort on short notice, but got a little bit ahead of himself. We'll work on his counting. Trey, I'd let you have the mic, but I think you might be a bit tongue-tied.
Why you gotta be a dick, Mr.
Give it up
Flash?
one more time for Trey.
Oh. Yeah, I guess as long as he does that. And, regardless of how everything went down, Real American is a very good song. Now I'm understanding why Obama had it at that White House press conference.
What a night!
I'm thinking Pavone's to celebrate.
Isn't that place super expensive?
It's on me. Well, technically my parents, but we deserve it.
All right, I'm in. Now get that heat blasting.
That's weird. Gas is full.
Who severed the gas line?
I'll call them back later.
Maybe they can help with the car.
And we can tell them about our first matches.
No.
Hey, it's Red. You're on speaker.
Oh, hi there. Are you visiting Denver at college?
What?
Now's not really a good time.
Why? Is something wrong? Are you having car trouble?
Yeah, we are. How'd you know that?
Just hang up.
Cut the crap. We remotely disabled the SUV because we know you're not at school. And we're pretty sure you
Busted.
We got an alert about a substantial charge in Canada for something called Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy.
And then after we looked into it, we discovered charges for the past few months, including a crazy hotel bill, gas, food, clothes, you name it. Do you know how disappointed I was when I realized I was going to have to return all those reward points? I was this close to a free trip. This close!
It is not about the stupid points. We were hoping you'd come clean on your own about all of this, but I guess you're just gonna keep on lying.
Hey, wait! Look, this is what I want to do with my life, and no matter how many times I told you that, you still didn't support me, so I was pretty much forced to lie. Would you rather I be miserable at school?
Of course not, but you have to be realistic. You are never going to make it as a pro wrestler.
There's a better chance of me dating a supermodel.
Frank!
Which is impossible because your mom is stunning, and I would never date anyone else.
My dad makes those kinds of jokes too.
You'll wish you would have had my back before I was successful and famous.
It's not too late to try to put all this behind us. We'll activate the SUV if you come home now. Then I can try to get you re-enrolled in school for next semester.
You're gonna have to ship the car home, because I'm staying here to pursue my dreams. Maybe someday you'll understand that.
Ooh, so it looks like Fredo...
Hey,
oh, wait.
What are you doing? You're gonna get yourself killed.
I'd rather that happen than talk to you right now. Leave me alone.
Sorry, but I'm not going anywhere. We set out to do this together, and this doesn't change anything. I mean, other than the fact we now don't have a car or somewhere to sleep, but you know what I mean. I still want to do this if you do.
I appreciate your loyalty, but you lied to your parents and me about what we were doing here. And you basically sat back and let me steal from them.
Don't worry about the money, I'll pay them back. And I'm sorry, but you've always told me to take the advice from my birth parents' letter, right? About following my dreams? Well, that's all I was trying to do.
You didn't need to lie to do that.
It's the only way I could see this working. But I'll never keep a secret from you again, I promise. From now on, it's total honesty between the two of us, okay? You're gonna know everything, even how many times a month I shave my toes.
You shave your toes? Weird.
See? I'm an open book. So, no more secrets, okay?
I know he said no more secrets, but you can't tell him ours. It will ruin him. Okay, no more secrets.
So now what do we do? We're carless and without the credit card. Pretty soon we'll be homeless.
I think our only option is to hit the road and try to make some money on the indies. But we'll have to start roughing it like actual up-and-coming wrestlers.
You think we have enough cash for a new car?
I wouldn't say new.
Well, looks like relationships built on lies don't exactly work, even if they are just familial. Really hoping that Fredo and Mig can somehow get back on their feet quickly enough, even after the betrayal that took place. And considering that this is professional wrestling, I shouldn't be surprised that betrayal is playing a somewhat big part in a storyline.
We managed to get a used car that fell under our budget, probably because it also fell under various recalls and safety violations.
Looks like a Rune Shiburik. Of course it failed
In
everything.
this slot? Nothing's happening.
I think that's a tape deck. This car doesn't exactly have the latest features. Roughing it, remember?
Right. So I'm assuming there's no Bluetooth.
No, but I did find an actual tooth in the trunk.
Yeah, this thing is definitely a Shiburik.
Human, I think?
Lame.
Well, now that we have our extremely safe and luxurious ride that may or may not have had a body in the trunk at some point.
Which it may have if it actually belonged to a KGB member.
We do have Wrestle in Memphis on the list.
Assuming this piece of junk can make it that far, then I guess we're headed to the great state of South Carolina. That is where Memphis is, right?
Close. Maybe I should drive.
It's fine. I got this.
So apparently we just drove the Russian equivalent of Al Bundy's Dodge.
Don't think so.
Well, if we are heading down to South Carolina, I wonder if we'll see ourselves some sassy Southern belles on the way. Oh, we even unlocked our MyCareer jackets. Nice. Well, jacket and other outfit. Okay, and it looks like we leveled up a little bit. Really should try to give those actual daily event thingamabobbies a whirl sometime. Preferably once I don't suck at this. And here is the lowest rated superstar in the game, Ribby. Man, I really hope my sister doesn't find out about this. Really hate when she calls barbecue ribs ribbies. I'm still probably going to point this out to her sometime. And this looks like a pretty good spot to conclude today's WWE 2K20 video. And, surprisingly enough, it didn't crash. And I believe that is where we shall conclude for today. I'm Fredo Supreme, the American Dream. Holla at y'all later. You son of a Beth, my tongue!